One of the greatest return specialists in Gustavus football history, Andy Traetow exuded confidence as a complete player for the Gusties in the early 2000s.
First thing I think of when I think of Andy Traetow is his leadership ability, his integrity, which you have to have if you are going to be a leader that somebody is going to follow. He just exudes confidence, very humble. He just was outstanding from day one.
Traetow earned All-America honors his sophomore season after leading NCAA Division III with 34.4 yards per kick return. The Jackson, Minnesota native exemplified what it meant to be a student athlete, receiving COSIDA academic All-America laurels his senior year.
It's funny when I think of Andy Traetow, I don't necessarily always think of the things he's accomplished on the field, but I think of him more as a person and as a leader and as a well-rounded student athlete. It's just one of those things that I think epitomize what we want our graduates to do and become and how we want them to portray their skills in the world.
Traetow finished his 3-year career wearing the black and gold as a 3-time All-Conference player. His great instincts and knowledge of the game resulted in the Traetow name to be plastered throughout the program's record book. Traetow still holds the school record for most rushing touchdowns in a game with 5. And at the time of graduation, his 252 rushing yard performance against Hamlin in 2002 broke the single-game rushing record held by his head coach, Jay Schenebeck.
Whenever Andy would be getting close in a game, if it wasn't a real competitive game or we were way ahead, as I always did, I would pull people out and start playing our younger players. Of course, all the staff and players, oh yeah, trying to preserve your record, coach. Fortunately, it happened up at Hamlin, and he ended up with 250-some yards, broke the record, scored 5 touchdowns, and so I was happy that he did it while I was on my watch, finally.
Traetow was twice named the Division III National Player of the Week and finished his career with 4,901 all-purpose yards. He ranks in the program's top 6 and 6 rushing categories, including yards in a season, 1,233, yards in a game, 252, career yards, 2,791, career touchdowns, 28, career yards per carry, 5.6, and career carries, 501.
But what made him special was he had great knowledge of the game, and he knew where everybody was supposed to be, and I would venture to say he knew everybody's assignment. So he had that advantage. And I always said, knowledge is something that helps you build confidence. And when you are confident, you can play fast, and he can play fast.
After graduating cum laude in 2003 with a degree in elementary education, Traetow spent 10 years as an elementary and middle school teacher at Jackson County Central Schools and Fairmont area schools. In the past 6 years, Traetow has served as Dean of Students, Assistant Principal, and now a Principal at Fairmont Junior Senior High School. Andy lives in Fairmont with his wife Michelle, Welshans, an 03 grad, and their children, Nora, Landon, Emmett, and Simon.
He just was an awesome, awesome young man, first of all, but had tremendous talent, and that's why he has the stats he has.